Alright, so I'm replacing the pond water, putting new water in. You can see, putting new water in and taking the old water out. I'm rinsing it off, and I will turn up the pump when the water gets a little bit more lower. It's my 1 feet left. Meanwhile, I'm going to rinse everything off here and push it there so it will pump it out. That's the pump, the submersible pump that is used to evacuate the water. This is to top it up. You can see the valve. That float valve will close when the water is full to the brim of the pond. That will automatically close. It is coming from the supply line, and that is rainwater coming from the rainwater cistern. You see, and you can see all the pond plants, the iris are blooming. You see, all the iris are beautiful and blooming. It's so beautiful. So that's how the system works. It's all self-sustained system. Alright, so now let me show you this pump that is submersible pump is pumping it all the way out. Into here, which rinses it'll go back down the barrel, and this waterfall barrel has sediment filter like gravels and lava rocks, things like that. It will push the water down, and then from the bottom it will rinse it up. That's how the water gets clean in the waterfall filter box. It's the waterfall box is also a filter box. The waterfall comes from here, goes there. As of now, I have blocked it. I have blocked the water so it can't go out into the pond. It can only go out because there's another submersible pump that is pumping the water out to the plants. So the plants will get the good water coming from the fish pond. You see, the plants love the fish water. You can see everything is blooming because of this fish pond water. Everything is blooming and fruiting because of the water. I use this water to help the tree grow, because this water, fish water, the fish poop and fish waste is high in nitrogen and fertilizer. You see everything growing here? And full of peaches, you see? These are peach trees full of peaches. You see? These are full of peaches because of all this fish water that is getting pumped. You see, these are cherries. Even the cherries are fruiting. This is a very young tree and still it's fruiting because all the fertilizer that I give from the fish water, the fish pond. See all the cherries? They are beautiful. All these cherries are fruiting. I see a little beetle. These beetles are good. You see the beautiful beetle sitting on the leaf, doing his thing. Yeah, like a harmless little creatures. But that's how the system works. That's how all this works. And on top of those, so that is almost like a skimmer, and that is like the submersible pumps. So the two of them. Once the skimmer pump for the waterfall, submersible also goes to the waterfall. So it keeps the pond clean. It keeps the water clean from the bottom. All the fish poop gets filtered up in the sediment filter, which is a 55-gallon drum. Basically, I made it into a sediment filter using some sediment, pebbles, and lava rocks. This is the skimmer that skims the things on the top of the water. So anything floating, it'll catch it and push it back to the filter there. And then from the filter box, waterfall box, or the filter box, water comes down into this little waterfall between the rocks, comes back to the pond. I put these things on top of that. This is like sponge and things like that. It goes on the top of that skimmer, so it gets more filtered on the sponge. It'll have some good bacteria that will filter the harmful things from the water. So that's what I do. So I only clean this once a year because all this plant, everything keeps the water healthy for the fish. So I just do once a year like this. This time the winter is over, summer is starting. So I'm going to clean everything out, put some brand new water. That's how it goes. Already.